Chapter 4 in first unit, this theoretical concept of operating system. Okay, so this is the part 1 session of this. What are the things you can able to know from this chapter? No, what are the various operating system and their types, and you can get the knowledge of your OS and its functions. Okay, yes. Now we'll see about the introduction of software. So what is software and why we are using this software, and what are the introduction to your OS, uses of OS, types of OS. So these are all the part we are going to learn in today's session along with the key features. Okay, so software is a set of instructions that perform specific task. So instruction part that will fulfill the user need. So how the things are developed is the basic criteria of the software design. Next, it can interact basically with the hardware to generate this desired output. Okay, so software and hardware altogether gives the combination of your program part. So once you designed your program based upon your hardware and software parts. Now, types of software. Software is classified into two main types. One is application software, another one is system software. Coming to application software, it is a set of program to perform a task assigned. Okay, so specific task is implemented by using your application software. For example, you take MS Office Word package is the application software to create your text document, and VLSC video file format player is a familiar application software to play audio, video and many more files. Okay, so now coming to system software, what are the things included in your system software? No, a computer program that is designed to run your computer, hardwares and application program. So these two things get run using your system software. Some examples of OS and language process or how the computer can effectively manages all this resource. No, that should be specified in your system software part. When your computer is switched on, the operating system is loaded in the memory automatically. Then the user cannot communicate directly with the computer hardware unless an operating system is loaded. Some popular operating system, you are not you are all familiar with this, no? Windows, Unix, okay, Linux. Some mobile device, you can use Android, iOS as your mobile OS. So these are all the things: Apple, iOS, Android, Windows, Feroda. So these are all the various types of software, and once the software is installed, you have to make the software is available, right? So the Linux free source, so everything will come under the system software concept. Clear? Here I shown some picture, no? This AVG antivirus, these are all the antivirus parts: CA, Avera, F-Secure, okay, Note 32 antivirus. So these are all the bit defender. All these are antivirus provider for your system. Okay. Next we will see about the need of OS. Why we are going for your OS. So need of OS. Under this, your operating system has become very essential to enable the user to design your application. So for that, we will introduce the concept of computer internal structure of your hardware. Under that, your system software will manages all the software and hardware parts. Everything should comes and managed with the help of your OS. So OS will act as an interface between your user and computer. So user part, it's interacting to your OS, and OS get information from your hardware and software. Yeah. Now see this, your operating system, it's operated on various control based upon your input, output, other peripheral devices like disk drive, printer and electronic gadgets all gets interacted based upon this OS. So this is one of the important thing about the OS. So the need for OS is basically an interface between the user and the hardware, as well as your operating system works now as a translator also. Why we are calling your OS as a translator? While it translates the user request into machine language, that is binary language also. So the functions of OS include file management, memory management, process management and device management, like that. Okay, it will get continued off. So these are all various things about your OS. Next, coming to the without an OS, a computer cannot effectively manage all the resources. So when the computer is switched on, the operating system is loaded into the memory automatically. This is the main part of your OS concept. Next we will see about the how the interaction of OS and the user. So application program or software directly interconnect with your OS, as well as OS with along with hardware. This operating system it will have triple bond links. So what are the triple bond? One is with application software, another one is with hardware, another one is with user. So if user get and retrieve data, the OS may communicate to your application software and hardware part. Clear? Okay. Next I will see about the various uses. What are the various uses of using your operating system? So under that, we may see what are all the various part of your OS. So this OS how will get interacted. The main use of OS is to ensure the computer can be used to extract what the user wants from them. So easily interaction between the user and computer is your OS. As well as starting your computer, operating system automatically turn on your booting. So controlling input and output device is done by using your OS, then managing the utilization of main memory, how to provide security to your user program, everything get controlled using your use of OS concept. Okay, next we will see about the use of OS. So these are all the uses of OS. Now coming to the types of OS, you may have various types of OS. What are those? Single user operating system, that is the first thing. Here an operating system allows only a single user to perform the tasks on the time. So it is called as single user, and single task to be performed by your operating system. Okay. So for example, you take this MS-DOS 6.22 setup. So here in this example, how the MS-DOS know is get linked to your downloading your file and all for a single user and single task OS. Now coming to a multi-user operating system, it is a chief computer with Raspberry OS and Raspberry Pi. Raspberry OS is a platform that designed to teach how to build a computer, whatever parts of the circuit board does, and finally how to code application or games. The platform is available in all pre-designed kits. So that is multi-user commands. So in this multi-user part, the computer and laptop that allows the same data and application to be accessed, okay, by multiple user at the same time. So this is the thing, you have to keep it in your mind very clearly. Okay, next, it is used in your computer and laptop and allows the same data and application to be accessed by multiple user at a time. At a time, all the people can get down, and if they wish to modify with their knowledge, they can. Otherwise, they have to inform to me. Like that, the OS part will get executed. Okay, so it is in computer and laptop as the same data and application to be accessed by your multiple user. So this is the types of OS. So in types of OS, we saw about what is single user OS as well as multi-user OS. Similarly, your software is classified into two types. What are those? One is system software, another one is application software, right? Okay.
In next video, we will see about the key features of OS. Thank you.